Well, I think that the school board is there, and a large part of their job is to work with and monitor the superintendent. The current situation that we had for 4 years was the school board superintendent was running the school board. That should not happen. The school board is there to monitor and to work with and to run and to supervise that superintendent. So they should definitely be working hand in hand. Yet one is to advise and supervise, manage, if you will, that the superintendent is working for them basically.
Speak a little bit more to the policy making part of the school board, and also how, as a manager, as you're saying, you can prevent micromanaging.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think it's not really. I'm not really calling for a micromanagement, but it certainly should have some direct on a week-to-week basis or day-to-day basis, an overview of what's going on between the superintendent, the schools, and the decisions that are being made. The school board definitely, in conjunction with the superintendent, has to make those policies, makes those judgments, whether it regards to education, whether it regards to a new principal in a certain school, whether it regards to the elimination of middle school sports or what have you. I mean, they have to work together for certain.
You'll be doing the superintendent search. If you could have anybody in the country, who or what kind of person would you pick and why?
I don't have a name to give you because right now that's not my role. But I would pick a superintendent that has corporate leadership qualities, an education leadership background, and someone that just has good core values and has provided leadership in the past to a large organization. CMS is 138,000 now students wide, and we're going through a huge growing / budget issue going forward. It takes it takes a very specific person. Those specific people don't grow on. There are not a lot of them out there for that challenge. I mean, it is a very challenging job. It pays well, and it's a good job. I think the community certainly will embrace that next person that comes in. I hope that is the leader, it's going to take an incredible search. I am proud of the decision to take their time and to do the search. I think Hugh Hadbaugh is a good interim person for that, and I hope and assume to this point that they're looking at a couple internal people. There are a couple internal people that are very worthy candidates, let's say, for the job. I wish we had groomed a few others in the past, had an A and a B maybe in place, or a junior, to Peter for the last 4 or 5 years, and really groomed a young, energetic person to maybe be that second in command, third in command to look at. I think Hugh is too close to retirement age, and obviously he can't have the permanent position because he took the interim position.
And you mentioned educational leadership background. Could you
someone that's led not only in schools, not only in business, managed a very large organization, but also has led in schools as well. In other words, he's got superintendent experience in another city, whether it be Cincinnati or San Antonio. Someone that's capable of a city of our size, that's got that in tuneness, if you will, with the education on a day-to-day background. That's going to be difficult. I mean, those people are not out there aggressively putting their names on internet post boards to be hired for a superintendent job. But there are some. Maybe you look at a city like Richmond that's a little smaller than us, that's maybe got a guy, and I'm just using those cities as examples. That's maybe he's looking for that next level, which would be a Charlotte from a Richmond, or from a Scranton, Pennsylvania, or somewhere like that, that they're looking to go from the C level to the B level or the A level, if you will.